Good morning. We're on our first trip out here to Folsom Lake. Never been here. Big lake, but it's really got a lot of structure on the water. The water's really low. We've gone through some parts. We see buoys marking all the hazards everywhere. We're headed up the North Fork. It took quite a while to get here. We had to be really careful getting around the lake because I can't believe it must be 100 feet low or lower than it normally is. There's still some people out here fishing around places. I heard through the grapevine there were some fish being caught up here in the North Fork. That's why we're headed this direction. And you can see if you look around here, just big mounds of dirt and rock and shale everywhere. So we're pretty excited to be here. Hopefully we can find the fish, get on them today, and we're going to be back tomorrow. So if we can find them today sometime, and hopefully we can hit them really hard tomorrow as well. We're going to looking at weather today going to be in the 60s. It was in the up 40s when we started here today, so it's really nice. We'll be shedding these jackets. Looks a little stormy still. It's supposed to rain, maybe. On the board over here, we're going to talk a little bit about our Pro Kick Dodgers and our micro shrimp action bugs. Some of our hammer and stripe collection here in creamsicle and candy cane. We got our watermelon, our lemon lime, and our pink out over here. And we're using a little bit larger Dodgers today than we typically do for kokanee. Something I thought I would try. We're mixing up the Dodgers, also some that are brass and some that are nickel, to see what kind of the conditions are going to apply to how the fish are going to see the stuff in the water. So we're going to run 4 downriggers and 2 lead core, and we're going to be on it as soon as we can. We'll get back to you when we start catching fish. We are using our tuna corn. We have took some fresh corn last night. We didn't have the canned corn, and my friend shucked the corn. Got some nice tuna oil in there. It's looking good and making me kind of hungry, actually. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get it on the poles before I eat it all. All right, we'll be back to you soon.
Gotta get the corn on those hooks. Okay. We're ready to go. Guys are pretending to work.
There's jumbo corn from Alaska. Nothing says jumbo corn like Alaska corn.
Don't be knocking jumbo corn.
Icefield corn. Fish on or something. Yeah, get it. Probably is. What? It popped off one way or the other.
It's already on.
Christina, come here.
Is there a fish?
I don't know.
Drink it. Get it. No, go get it.
It was a little bit heavy, but
It popped off.
little.
See if we got one. I'll grab that just in case. Pardon me.
Got no fight.
He might have hit it and just popped off. We hit a fish, popped off a downrigger, and he got off before he got up here. So that's the second strike we've had today. So.
And what was the depth there?
We're running them
That one was 59.
59 feet.
All right.
So we're doing good.
We need to look at whether the Chamberlain is
Our Chamberlain released
light,
again, so we might have.
and we need to tighten the
popped off by another
Chamberlain.
fish.
Yeah.
We're gonna tighten the Chamberlain down, our release, to see if we can prevent that from happening again. But I'm pretty sure we got hit again. So short biting maybe.
Is there still any
Who
corn?
knows? We'll get it back in the water.
There we go.
We just picked one up about 60 feet down on downriggers, popped off really smoothly. We're gonna hopefully get that one in the boat. There he is, right in.
Good job.
Wow, look at the size of that one. Woo-wee! He is a big one. All right.
Woo, you
Look
go,
at that
lady.
fish. And that is a beautiful salmon. Look at that salmon,
There we
folks.
go.
That's what we're talking about. Right there on our creamsicle micro shrimp action bug. Awesome. Look at that.
Brass right
what
now.
we're doing.
Brass is working because we've got
That's
the
what it's all about, man.
claws.
Here we go.
Woo! Piling.
Right on. We're gonna make up some new larger size hoochies. Some of them glow in the dark style hoochies, all glow, or I'll go with this pink and glow purple one's awesome, and it's really cool looking, like sunset looking one. And they're like a 2.5 to 3 inch hoochie. Put them behind the big Dodgers and see if we can entice something to strike them. So that's what I'm up to now. I'm gonna put some really great size number 2 hooks probably an orange and glow, and
66 to ground.
stick with the pink also. So we'll get at it. Hopefully it works.
We're leaving Northport American River now. There goes the driver. So the water's down 89 to 90 feet in the river section there. And just up a mile or so, we did get a couple of bites and one fish in. But we haven't seen anything for a while, so we're going to be headed toward the dam to see how it goes.
So we're at the end of our first day out here on Folsom Lake. The wind kicked up, got pretty windy out here. It's pretty choppy. We had about 3 or 4 hookups. Got one really nice salmon here. Christina did a great job getting it in the boat, so we're happy. And we'll be back out here tomorrow and give you some more ideas of how to catch fish out here at Folsom. It's TNK Tackle. See you again tomorrow. Alright folks, today we're back on Folsom for our second day. It's a balmy 40-some degrees, no wind, a little cloudy. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, close to 60 degrees. We're going up the South Fork today, and today we're going to have a friendly competition here between the ladies and the 2 gentlemen here. So let me get the camera here and to tell you what we got here. We got the lady team over here. They've to choose their dodgers and their tackle first and their side of the boat. And then we have the gentlemen over here. They look burly and ready. Look at them. They're ready to go. So they picked their tackle and everything. Secondly, and this is what they chose. The gentlemen are using micro shrimp and they're using some really nice looking watermelon with seeds, and the ladies are using half and half, a little bit bigger sized dodgers, all this fancy stuff in our micro bugs and micro shrimp. So it'll get going here really soon. They're going to start putting lines in the water where we want to be. We're marking some fish, so it's going to be all on them to make it happen. So we'll be back to you soon when we start catching fish. Thank you. We have our first fish on, and we were 63 feet deep, it looks like.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
I just dropped the secret.
Yeah.
They gotta get it in the boat.
Yeah, I don't mean nothing until we get in the boat.
See the whites of its eye.
Maybe. Think so?
Yeah, that fish. Just bring them in nice and easy. There we go.
Oh, the boys got
I'm not sure what it is.
the water.
Could be a guppy.
I don't care. It's something.
Hey, it's a fish though.
This is fish, but it's a guppy.
That's right.
What the heck is that?
Let's see. There we go. Looks like a trout. First fish on the silver and black and white spinner there. Look at that.
Go trout.
Nice looking little trout. There we go. Fish 1 at 63
So now, Margaret, you're gonna
feet.
63 feet.
So we started marking fish here at about 60 feet deep, 80 feet deep. A few at 40 area. Picked up the first one about 63 feet deep. So you can see the ball coming right back up on the screen here, so they can get that reloaded and back down in the water. So we hung up one of the lines on the ground here. The ground came up pretty quickly here, so we were trying to match it coming up the bottom. So we got all the downriggers in first. We got to get the balls and the weights out of the water quickly, and then we get the lines up off the downriggers and get the lead core up. So it's kind of a simultaneous thing, but getting the downriggers cleared of the mess is the most important part. We've done that on this side. Now we got our pole here. We're turning back in it. Don't ever go in reverse to go get something like this. We make a big swooping turn, and we're going to swoop around and around till we're back over it. And so when we're back over it, we should be able to pull up the opposite end. It's still taking line out of here. It's still turning. We'll stop taking line here just a second. And it's about 100 and some feet out there. 200 feet, I think. 300 feet. See, it's way out there. All right. And we're going to get back over it and try and work it off.
Just doing a hard right turn, huh?
Turning hard right.
Tree or something.
But we can't go over it. A lot of trees here at Folsom, and with about 90 feet of water out, the trees have been about 50 feet down for us. Loose. Yay!
It is loose. We think it's loose. We'll find out. Maybe drag
We'll
up
see.
a rockfish or tree fish.
Yeah. Boot
Sometimes
fish.
They're pretty much illusory sometimes, but sometimes it's a pretty good catch.
Could be a hatfish.
That's true.
He's got something because it's not coming up.
They're still maybe not off yet. Oh, we'll find out.
So Rick's going a little to the left now to make sure we don't run over our line.
That way he should have came up already.
we're getting a net.
Could be a bass.
Oh, actually has a fish on. Look at this.
So we have a fish that might have caught on as we were getting detangled from the tree, huh? Boy, you boys will go to any lengths to win. You realize that? Because we had to pull all our lines in for you guys.
He's still hung up.
Okay. It might have gone right back into the trees.
Could be a catfish.
Is it fish or not?
I had a fish on for sure. Now it's stuck.
I'm gonna turn to the left then. A
You're
lot of times
good.
when you catch some big fish, they'll swim right into the trees and get you stuck up in them.
That is true too. I still think it might have been a ploy.
Yeah.
A what?
A ploy.
He's trying to destroy your morale.
Technique. Because I had to pull all my lines in, sir.
It's all about Carol.
About friendly
You just figured
competition.
that out? You just figured out? Yeah, all
Yeah.
about me, yep.
What's the intention on it? Could be some
Could
big
be.
fish.
Could be just tied up in the.
Maybe the fish is on the hook tied up in the tree.
Yeah, or could it be?
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Could be some big fish.
Because it was coming in. It was coming in.
Tyler's a working it.
Hey, Tyler, I'd like to get back to fishing today. Are you sure?
I know. Tyler just hold up everything. That's
Did
the
you guys
oldest
out of the
trick in
water?
the book. I know. You did get all the girls' poles out of the water. I don't know.
Leave it to Tyler.
Way to go, T.
Team T.
We'll wait. Well, we're gonna need to probably try and get it right more directly over it and pull, and not pull against the pole like that, but stick it straight up and down and pull the line.
You know how we pulled it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Want me to do something else?
So there is no fish on?
It might have been, or might be. Really tight. Finish it off right there. Nothing.
Clear, tree, fish is it?
We think the fish will be missing.
Where the fish at?
High up.
Yeah. They were on top earlier.
Here we go.
They're like 10, 15 feet.
Yay, we're loose.
Yeah,
So Rick, to get it off,
turn
Did
it
you
full
just-
vertical and pull straight against it.
right.
Off. We have all our tackle and everything.
So you didn't have to fight the bend in the pole once you made it vertical, Rick?
Yep, exactly. Tiny bit of grass on there, but
Our tackle, that was a good tree
could have
then.
been hydraulic. There's a teamwork going on here. Ladies are getting their downriggers in and out, figuring out the depth.
How deep are we at here? Trees?
Bottom deep.
I
121.
put
The
it in
trees have been at
first.
65 to 75. The trees are 75. Coordinate their efforts here. One downrigger's going in, down. The other one's line's already out. Getting ready to set that out. Put it down, and then the lead core will be the last one to get it going here. The guys got one of their lines in. Their front downrigger's down in the 60s probably, and they'll be setting out the second line here. So
61.
61. All right. Good job, folks.
Wait for that one.
There we are. We're still following the river channel here on the map. You can see that. And here's the river channel. So we're following along the deep part of the river channel to get back and forth and around there. I'm gonna go back here. Show you what the bottom looks like. You see the fish in here. There's fish in here. If I go back here, look at this screen. You can see all the trees on the bottom, like 75, 80 feet deep. You see the fish we're marking here in this really bright spot. It's a spot up here also. So, other time. There we hit a nice one. Made that lead core start screaming out the back. We're gonna see if he's still on there. He's a long way out, so.
He got loose.
Oh man, he got loose. Yep. All right. I know. Just put it out and throw it in the water.
I know.
She got cheesed.
Set it down there.
That's the first one she messed up. She gets two more. She gets a 1 kick penalty.
1 kick penalty.
Ladies have fish on their downriggers about 40 some feet down. And the margarita's working it in.
Margarita, bringing it in.
We got Justina on the net over there. She's ready. She bought her sunglasses today. She's trying to get her eyeballs burned.
Hey.
But she got the high-vis hat in case we lose her on the boat. You don't see her.
Come back here, Margaret.
To the right.
If we're bored, we can.
Oh, look at that.
Teams are even, one
Ooh,
for
1 to 1.
Hey, what'd we get? Yes, I thought the black ladder would work. Yes, yep. Brass
There we-
worked yesterday, and that one's on the cop card.
Line it up, folks. Tie it
There
up.
we go.
What you gonna do? What's the next move, gentlemen? Give me that.
All right, next up.
What's your next move, gentlemen? Ladies done tied this thing up.
Oh,
Got a secret attack, secret motion. Good job, Justina. Uh-oh.
One in the boot.
They're gonna start moving things around. The guys are getting nervous. They're getting caught up on them. Oh, there's the confidence. He's ready.
You're good.
Good job
You're
there,
learning.
Cletus.
This is how you learn.
All right.
All right, are we keeping or tossing?
Keeping.
Okay.
You guys want to keep the fish up, right?
Is that a trout?
We're gonna release that trout. We still know what counts though, even though it's not in the boat now. Plenty of fish between 40 and 60 feet, so just told the teams back here they're gonna start to drop their lines down and hopefully they can be the next ones to catch a fish. So here's what it's looking like up here in the South Fork. This is all the shrubs and shrub oak, and these are the small trees out here in the bottom. Just filled. You see all the little dots up here? These are the fish hanging out here. We got fish up here also, and up here. So there's barely right above, about 60 feet, right above the trees and into the trees. Kind of cool. So we're at the end of our second day here. We had a big change in the weather. Started to cool down really quick. The barometer started dropping. The fish really turned off. We caught a couple of trout today. We dead even between the guys and the girls, so this competition will continue next time. Didn't see any salmon today. Very slow day for fishing. We hooked up 3 or 4 more for the day. We never got anything else to the boat, but it's always a good time. So remember to come check us out on our YouTube channel, subscribe there, and come to TNK Tackle. See what kind of great stuff we can do for you. So until next time, see you on the water.